Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here. Gonna do a live commentary video for Rome Total War. I call these live because I have not seen these battles yet. Anyways, this is from a 31k 2 versus 2 tournament hosted by Paglia, and it's got 31k rules. So we got some large-scale armies here, 31,000 denarii. So this will be this team is Mad King and Trajan from Brotherhood. And let's go look at these army setups here. And again, 31k is not my specialty, so I apologize for not being able to follow along, but I still appreciate a good battle regardless. So, Mad King has 2 units of Archer Auxilia. Looks like, shoot. Oh man, I can't keep up with it. Alright, so 6 units of Praetorian Cav. They look to be. Some are gold, some are gold with experience. So he's gonna spread out his urban cohorts. So how many does he have here? 5, 9, 12. Looks like 12 urban cohorts, 2 Archer Auxilia, and 6 Praetorian Cav. And then Trajan is gonna go with the Greek city-states. So I don't see any Cav in this army. Let's see. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 6 Cretan archers. What kind of upgrades are they? Like 3 upgrades on them. We've got 6 Spartan hoplites here. They appear to have 4 upgrades. Some have 3 upgrades. Alright, well there's 6 over here. And then there's more Spartan hoplites over here. So it looks like 8. So I guess 14 Spartan hoplites altogether. You'll see the more accurate build on the side screen here. So I don't know who they're fighting against yet. There are quite a few observers here though. So this was apparently a pretty popular, actually I think it's still going on as at the time that I comment on this replay. And I have been extremely busy, guys, so I do apologize for lack of videos. But I decided, hey, you know what? Let's show one of these replays sent to me from some Rome Total War friends. And there's a bunch more replays that were sent to me. I don't know if I can get to them. I want to. It's just because of time, I just can't get to them all. And I still want to play that, play more of Imperator Rome. I just did a whole campaign my first time, and I could do way better once I do a second campaign. There's a lot of things I was learning in that game, and I think I learned a lot where I can do a far better campaign the next time I play. But that's besides the point. Let's focus on this Rome Total War battle. So who are they fighting against here? Looks to be Rome Macedon, perhaps? So I think that's a pretty good matchup if that's what it is. But you know, we are still waiting for this battle to commence, but I was told that this is a pretty exciting game up until the very end. Or at least it ends very well. I don't know, I haven't seen this battle yet, so I'm excited to see what happens throughout the battle. And if I miss something really important, I do apologize. This is my first time watching this battle. And that's the way I prefer to watch these replays and make these videos for replays. I prefer to watch them for the very first time and comment as I watch them for the first time. That way I don't know what's going to happen, and I can't spoil anything for you guys. Alright, let's go look at these deployments here from the Greek city-state. So he's got some of these guys spread out. Alright, let's go look at the armies here. Who's observing this first? Ezra? John Wick? Whoa, John Wick's here. I loved John Wick 3, by the way. Not as much as the first one though, but it was pretty good. Action-packed throughout. Anyways, Ambiorix is also spectating. Now let's go look at their opponents, and it is indeed Rome Macedon. So let's look at the army of Macedon. This is commanded by Prince Koala, I think. I think that's Koala. And Graben. I don't know who Graben is. So Prince Koala has a bunch of units over here. So it looks like some Archer Auxilia, and because of the setup here, I can't really read the armies. Looks like he has 5 units of Archer Auxilia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 units of, what did that say? Oh my gosh, the Art of War clan. That's pretty epic, guys. That's pretty epic. You know, well done, Art of War, for making this happen. I could stop the battle now, and that would have been worth it. But we will honor these warriors by watching the entire thing. So I think it was what 6 Archer Auxilia from Prince Koala, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 units of urban cohorts. I think 6 units of Praetorian Cav. What kind of upgrades do they have? Looks like gold each. Oh, some of them have more. And then Graben, who I don't really know, has... Great. He has companions that are disappearing right now, but they have tons of upgrades on him. We have some Cretans here, too. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 Cretan archers. The rest Royal Pikes. Let me see if these guys spelt anything with their... Did they? I'm not sure if... I hope I didn't miss them writing out their own thing. If I did, I apologize, guys. Sorry about that. I was not expecting to see these guys form their names here. By the way, I used to do funky things like that in StarCraft. I would, this is way off subject, but I used to like build symbols and messages using supply depots so that when people look at on their minimap, they can see some pretty interesting symbols or messages. It was easier to do as symbols on StarCraft. Messages took a long time to write out, and there wasn't really enough space for messages, because the maps are pretty constricted. So now that these guys have, you know, shown off their clan symbols, I think they're about to go to war here, and they're going to deploy as such. This is a long replay, by the way. This replay might start to lag because I'm on my home computer, and I have not as much space on my hard drive as my girlfriend's. Yeah, she actually does have a better computer than myself. So tons of, well, not tons, but there's Cretan archers forming up here. Royal Pikes. So one thing that can be said is, I don't know how decisive this is going to be, but this side, the Art of War side, they have more cav. They have, I think, 12 cav altogether. Let's look at that again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they have 12 cav altogether. But the Greek city-states have all the, or this side has all these Spartan hoplites. No cav from the Greek city-states. So it means that the infantry fight is going to be their strong point from this side. Not so much their cav game. So they might be more on the defensive here, just because of a lack of cav. They got 50% strength compared to their opponents when it comes to cav. But if they can turn this into an infantry fight, this might favor these guys a lot more. So very epic stuff, guys. I love the way the game started, and I don't know if I missed any messages from Brotherhood over here. You know, like a BH or maybe Brothers in the Hood, or I don't know. So yeah, these guys, you know, they're a bit more free to wrap around the BH team because, again, you know, having the cav edge means you get a bit more, you know, space to maneuver. I wish I could pull up the minimap. I can't see how far they are in conjunction or in relations to the border here. I don't see the border anywhere here. Right, this could be a nice clean game here. It's gonna be really tough for this team though. I don't play 31K games, but generally speaking, you don't want to have a cav inferiority. But you know, I guess at higher money levels, you know, that I guess that changes slightly. But you know, even at 31K, you know, the cav is pretty darn important. But let's see if these guys can make a good battle out of this. Are these guys even firing yet? They're still a little out of range. These guys are firing though. I wonder if they had struck first blood. Don't know, but only these guys were firing. I don't know if they killed any guys. Let's look at the bodies here. Yeah, there's a few dead Julii archers here. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, this few shouldn't be too bad. You know, game just started. Alright, now we got the Macedonians sending up their Cretan archers. Now, there are more archers in this vicinity. There's only 2 archer auxilia here. So these guys could theoretically just hammer these 2 units into submission. Yeah, all of these guys combined are going to wipe out these guys. I don't know if they're going to pull back or not. Or if they're going to purposely let the Cretans expend their ammo. Because he has... well, he just has them out in the front lines. That's definitely a dangerous game playing like this for Blue. But I think he has an idea. Maybe he has a mad idea. Alright, so Graben is getting fed up with this. He's just going to try to bulldoze these archers all together. Let's see if the archers can make it back. Mad King is going to move up his urbans to scare them away. So he does want to preserve these archers somewhat, but he was definitely okay with them getting shot to death by the by Macedon's Cretans archers. I don't think this campaign's going to keep going. If they are, they're in for it. So he saved these few archers. But it's definitely going to be a dangerous game here. Because these guys are already at a disadvantage in terms of cav. It would be really unfortunate if they had a disadvantage in missiles, which they actually do have a disadvantage because Rome only brought 2 Cretans here, and they just lost a unit of archer auxilia. But what this means, though, is that this side does have an advantage in melee units. Because Rome spent very little on archers, and I see they have 6 cav, the rest are going to urbans and their upgrades, so I would say this guy has an infantry edge over the other players. That's if they turn it into a melee fight, which I feel like it's going to come to that. And then we know the Greeks did not bring any cav at all. So Rome has to fight everyone's cav battles here. And again, 31K is it's definitely a tricky money level. It's different than low money. Low money being, say, 10K to 15K. What did I miss over here? Graben freaking went forward here. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he got away without any casualties here. And look at this very interesting formation here. Testudo, and in the middle are Spartan hoplites. It's kind of like Thermopylae here. You know, we got King Leonidas, and he's in the hot gates. So yeah, we are exchanging missile fire here. It is a party if you're an archer. Alright. Grabbit is trying to get more wraparound here around Mad King. And he can do that because Mad King didn't really bring too many archers. So we're going to have that wraparound, and let's see what happens here. Trajan is staring down Prince Koala. And Prince Koala is one of my buds. Haven't really talked to him in a long time though, but back in the day we used to do some Star Wars Battlefront gaming. It was pretty fun. Oh, what do we have here? Is Mad King gonna swipe some Cretan archers here? It looks like he might take these guys out. That's a good thing. Did he lose any archers? Or any cav? He lost a few. I think... We got a nice bit of aggression over on this side. And the Greeks are supporting, so that's a good sign. Oh man, these Spartans are a little out of formation here. Yeah, Trajan definitely wants to take these guys out. Not sure what happened there, but they got taken out of position here. Sorry, Trajan is the Greeks. Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry. With all that running around, you know, I got a little confused. Sorry about that. These guys are attacking these guys. Sorry. Many apologies, guys. I do apologize for that. Yeah, team battles, you know, they can get kind of confusing sometimes. But yeah, these guys are chasing these guys down. Sorry. I can't stress that enough. Yeah, first I saw these Cretans here. And I don't know, did he... He did swipe some Cretans though. I got really excited there, though, to be honest, when that Spartan was right. I was like, wait a minute, why are... They have the same clan tags, or the same clan setup on their name. That didn't make any sense. Anyways, let's stop dwelling on my my commentary mistake there. Sorry about that. Prince Koala, I love what he did with his name. He put a 0 there instead of an O, and he kicked the La to the front of Prince. La Prince Koa. It's almost like Pig Latin, almost. So we are a third of the way through this battle. You know, I definitely want to think that these guys are very eager, the Brotherhood side are very eager to just close the distance and just, you know, get to grips with these guys. But then they would have to deal with all the cav coming in. It's always a bit trickier if you have the cav disadvantage, because, you know, cav does move faster than infantry. What we got here? You got some dead Scipii units, and these are the Cretans that they smashed. So what you can deduce from this setup, you know, it kind of goes along with what I said at the beginning. You know, having the cav disadvantage means that, you know, the other side can wrap around you easier. And they are definitely keeping the their army front slightly wider than Brotherhood. And yeah, because, you know, Rome has no archers, yeah, he can stroll around peacefully, outflank him and start shooting him. So this is going to be a tough battle for these guys. They have they're a bit more on the defensive here. But, you know, they're lashing out they're lashing out at their opponents when they can, but then they just pull back easy. So what's going on here? Prince Kowal is just gonna taunt these dudes over here. Oh, he's gonna go for a charge on these Cretans. So he definitely wants to pull out before he runs into those spears of Sparta. Let's see if he gets shot. He lost one horse. He only lost one horse in that incursion. I wonder if Art of War is gonna spell any more messages out over here. Yeah, this has got to be psychologically disturbing if you're in the middle of it, because they're constantly being surrounded by their opponents, and it just you know, it takes its toll on you when you constantly feel surrounded. All right, what do we got going over here? Prince Kowal is moving up his infantry. He's getting closer here. This might turn into an infantry fight really soon. Oh, is he gonna form into a box here? He's gonna keep this front here double layered. Alright. Prince Kowal is gonna come up and throw some Pila, it looks like. Yeah, definitely do not engage these Spartans until you at least thrown away all your Pila first. Ooh, I don't think he's really gonna charge. Okay. I mean, Kowal's doing other things on this battlefield right now. He's got Urbans marching over here. Sorry, not Urbans, they're Praetorian Cav! My bad. Definitely a dangerous game on both sides. You know, you can't be overzealous and just rush in there. Yeah, a lot of times patience is key. Just like a Cobra, you gotta strike at the most opportunistic time. Alright, here we go. We got a charge coming from Prince Koala. They're probably just gonna pepper them with their Pila first, so. Let's see. Yep, we got the Pila Storm coming. And this is where the action is going to be really dangerous here. So again, this is what I was saying. Whenever Mad King rush forward, you know, the other side's just going to pull back a little bit and just take him more out of position and surround him more. Alright, look at this. We got some action. Ooh, Trajan's going to lash out. Prince Kowal is going to try to pull back. Now, what this does is when you pull back like that, it pulls the enemy out of formation. And you could cause a mistake when you pull back like that on your opponent. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Ooh, Graben went for a charge. He lost some companions there. Alright, they're gonna go right towards the Brotherhood's Cav here. Ooh, this might not go so well. Let's see what happens. These Spartans might make a difference. Oh, no. Because then we have, we got some real pikes here, too. So right now the action's over on this side. These guys are maneuvering into action over on the other side. Oh gosh, these this happens sometimes where real pikes will just destroy Spartans, depending on your width and positioning. In that case, these Spartans were kind of spread out. They're kind of caught out of a cohesive formation. But yeah, Art of War side, you know, they just took out a Spartan here. That could be a big blow. Alright, we are halfway through this battle, guys. Halfway. The bulk of the Brotherhood infantry is over here. I mean, I think all of it's over here, to be honest. I don't know. They might try to gang up on Prince Koala here, because they are focusing their troops over on this side, and they might just say, "Hey, these guys might not make it in time if they just bum rush Prince Koala here." But Prince Koala is gonna pull back and probably not let that happen. Although these guys are in no man's land, not no man's land. They are in enemy territory. Again, now this is from the 31K tournament. I believe it's still going on. 2v2, hosted by Paglia. Okay, it looks like Art of War is gonna try to do another cav battle here. They got their companions coming in wedge. Who did they attack? They took out some Archer Auxilia. Alright. Oh, whoa, they just, Bad King just lost some cav here. His companions are making some really aggressive charges. Really close to the enemy here. I love it. But look how far Grabin's infantry is. If they can turn this into an infantry fight right now, you know, take these guys out, engage them, it might take too long for these guys to get over there. Granted, Trajan has his own Spartans lagging behind too. Now they are actually in phalanx formation, so they're just walking around. So yeah, lots of maneuvering happening right now. It's pretty great. Alright, well, they are all back together here. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, we got these archers kind of running around. I wonder, yeah, I figured somebody was going to dispatch some calves to take him out. They got a little out of place, and this is definitely a good opportunity to knock these guys out. They have nowhere to go, unless there are hidden units out here somewhere, but I don't think that's the case. So this is definitely going to be a nice one to put in your pocket if you're a Brotherhood. Oh, that was nice. And there was nothing these guys could have done about that. I mean, they could have sent cav around, I guess. Alright, what do we got going over here? So yeah, once this guy rejoins the fight, that'd be great. And it's a great thing, you know, they might have got a little fatigued doing that, but totally worth it. You know, you get rid of a very elite archer unit. Sometimes in, you know, Total War, it's a bit like chess. You know, you do a nice attritional step towards victory, taking one unit at a time. And it does add up, especially in a more deliberate paced game like this. You know, removing a group when you can of the enemy can only help you guys when you do such a thing. Are these guys out of missiles? Yes. But the enemy is still firing on them. Now, at this point, these guys still have a cav edge over Brotherhood. What are these guys up to? These guys still have missiles. They're not firing though, but they are being shot. And yeah, these guys are not being fired upon. They are out of missiles though. So we're gonna have a little standoff here for now. Maybe they're gonna try to catch their breaths, maybe, or you know, just plan out their strategy with their teammates here. We got some movement from Graben. Yeah, I really don't know who Graben is. I don't, unless it changed his name. He grabbed a new name. But yeah, the Total War community has gotten, you know, a bit smaller. It's a very old game, but still the best game in my opinion for Total War. So you do tend to recognize most names because, you know, you log in, and after a while you start to recognize the same people over and over. What is Graben trying to do here? Is he going to make a beeline for these Cretans? Let's see. He's going to drive his cav right across the enemy. Just intimidate them with a Macedonian parade. And it's quite the infantry force that these guys have over here. Are we out of missiles yet? I think we're all out of missiles here. Oh wait, someone's still firing. Who still has missiles at this point? Well, these guys still have missiles. And they too are being shot at, it looks like. Well, that's what it sounds like. I don't know. But this is the last third of the battle here, as you can tell from the top right. And that's not really a spoiler, because you can see the replay counter on the top right. Pretty good stuff. Graben's got his companion cav completely fresh on their fatigue level, so they can do a lot of running here and maneuvering. Looks like everyone's fresher. Good stuff. Keeping your troops nice and fresh so that they can continue to maneuver and fight effectively. Yeah, these guys still have missiles with them. And they appear to be using their flaming missiles. They're gonna try to break the morale of Mad King's horse force. Alright, got a nice march going down here. Let's see if they march to their destiny this time. But yeah, it's gonna be really hard because, again, you know, this side has, you know, half the cav strength as their opponents combined. So they're gonna have to, you know, use some infantry to help out with their cav. Look at that, these guys still have ammo up until this late in the game. That's pretty good stuff. Oh man, they got some good shots over here. They burned some horses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like they killed 9 horses. Oh, there's more over here too. They burned some more horses. They're getting some pretty good shots over here. Yeah, that's pretty rough. They're already at a cav disadvantage, and now they're losing more horses here. Alright, sorry about that. Had to check something. Some business-related things. Units, move out! Got these urbans a little forward of the rail pike block. Oh, look at this. They're gonna stream forward here, maybe attack these guys. Are a bit isolated. Yeah, they're gonna try to isolate these 2 units of Spartans over here. Oh, that's gonna be rough, guys. Oh, all of them taking on these Spartans. They're gonna break. Although they are kind of clumped against these guys. You know, we get 3 versus 1 here. If they don't break immediately, then that's not good. Because when these Spartans get in there, then these guys will be in trouble. Prince Koala is gonna... He sees the urgency. He needs to break these guys before these guys join in. If they don't break, that is gonna be so bad for Prince Koala. Oh, that's rough. They are still fighting, and they have just routed a unit of Praetorian Cav. I do not blame Prince Koala for trying to kill that unit of Spartans, because, you know, he had 4 against 2 there. Problem is, the Spartans held their ground. So Prince Koala cut his losses in that case. And he put these guys into Testudo so they last a little bit longer. Maybe long enough for the rest of these guys to get in and help them out. But I do not blame him one bit for trying to kill those Spartans. Because, you know, they were isolated for a little bit. And they should have broken. They should have broke. They... English! Oh, man! Gravitas got a good charge on Mad King's Cav, who are kind of stationary. Prince Koala's gonna carry through with the fight. So you got a big Cav fight forming in the back over here. They're gonna pull back when these Spartans come rushing out. Alright, so we got these guys over here. Prince Koala's Urbans, they are still there, and they finally break. So honestly, that was a really tactically sound idea to attack those isolated Spartans. Trajan's gonna move these guys. Oh, they did not get their spears out. Okay, now they did. So they're gonna impale some cav. Oh, good, good for them. Sorry, I wasn't rooting for a particular side, but I always get really happy when infantry takes out some cav. I feel like they're kind of an underdog in that matchup, depending, of course, on the situation. Alright, look at this! Grabbit is going to try to get some surrounding action on these guys. Oh man, Mad King still has Pila, and these royal pikes did not get their services down quite yet. I mean, now they are. Oh, that's scary. See how we have these companions just getting ready to charge from behind. This is going to be a last stand over here. And Trajan is going to protect the back line of the Urbans with his Spartans here. Because otherwise, these the cav superiority of their opponents are going to make a decisive impact in this coming fight. Prince Kowal is going to send in his cav to take out some of Mad King's Urbans here. Oh, and some of them are breaking. That was not too expected. We're being attacked! This is going to be the last few minutes of this fight, guys. And I do apologize if I wasn't able to keep up with all the action. Gets a little tricky with, you know, team battles. You know, when you forget what the matchups were. Got a routing unit of Mad King's Urbans over there. Royal Pikes are coming forward to stab these Spartans and Urbans. So far, this has been a great battle, guys. Both teams really wanted to win this fight, you can tell. You know, trying everything they can to obtain a victory. But yeah, look at the Spartans helping out their teammates by protecting their backs. Because yeah, Art of War can easily send in their cav from behind. But Trajan's going to make it really hard with the Spartans being there. Got a nice little charge here from Prince Koala. Going to try to wipe the Spartans out from the side. Trajan's going to come in with his Spartans and try to stab them to death.
Has been
Looks like Greeks just lost their commander.
This loss is hard for us, but harder still for his own people.
Oh man, they are pouring the pressure over on this side. We got some breaking units of companions and Praetorian Cav from Brutii. We got a shift in the blue Romans formation here.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so the spirit of his army is broken too.
Trajan is definitely still in this fight. He's still in control of his troops. Oh, Blue just lost some units over there. Blue has a lot of urban still, though. They're gonna try to outflank these Royal Pikes over here, it looks like. Hey, Graben might lose his Cretans over here in the back. See that? Why not? Why not take him out? Grab's gonna try to... Well, it looked like he's gonna try to save him, but he changed his mind. Companions to the rescue? Let's see if the companions can stand up to all these Praetorian cav. Probably not. Oh wait, we got the companion king right there in the back, the commander. Trying to help out. This is it, guys. This is what it's coming down to. Got some breaking Macedonians, breaking Greeks, breaking Macedonians. Man, he really wants these Koreans here. Look at that. Is that payback for all the shots they fired at him earlier? Burned some of their compadres, their compatriots. Still a lot of infantry left in this fight. Now these urbans are actually losing over here, and that's where Koala's commander is. Companions dashing in with a charge over there. Jeez Louise, this is a really close fight, guys. Got a breaking Scipii unit. Oh, these real pikes are gonna stab some cav over here. Look at that. Oh man, they gotta pull back. What are these companions doing? They are going to get in position to strike the backs of blue here, looks like. Here we go. They're going to lay on the pressure, I think. Oh, but the Spartans jumped in. Oh, someone just lost their commander.
Praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Some king just died. Or some commander just died. There's no message history over here. The Brutii is about to lose her command unit here.
It would be better for your general to fall on his sword than live another day.
He is running away. Did not expect to still be seeing Brotherhood Cav roam in the battlefield. Remember, they had a Cav inferiority since the beginning. Oh wow! They just broke another Macedonian unit here. Prince Koala is gonna send in his troops too. How epic, guys! Look how epic this is. Let's stay overhead because I want to see what's happening. Got some breaking green units here. Here's a very big real pike force. They can try to hold the line. Can they hold the line against all these urbans? And we still got a lot of cav from Mad King over here. That's a very healthy unit of royals, but since they're losing. Oh, they just smacked these royal pikes around in the back. That was a lot of units to just disappear. Now they can surround this healthy block of pikes easier. Oh, they can try to turn around. Maybe kill some of the cav. But when you turn around, you get hit from the other side.
True virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Oh, that's a nice charge from behind. Let's see if they can. Oh, they break. And then Macedon loses their commander at the last second here.
Killed. Fear makes the enemy general flees.
Wow, what happened?
The spirit of his army is broken too.
What happened there? It looked like Art of War was, you know, they were winning like for the longest time. Towards the end, it got really chaotic, really chaotic. Bloodbath on both sides. That was a great battle, guys. Did not really expect them to pull that victory out. But man, they were extremely patient, and they pulled a victory in the end. That was some good stuff. Great game from everybody. Everyone played excellently. I loved Prince Koala's aggression with his units. It was just good stuff. And you can see Graben got a lot of kills here. Look at that. He had the most kills. But yeah, that was a great fight. Oh, there's another observer here. Stalker. Not like Jason Stalker, but I guess like a stalker that works at like Publix maybe. I don't know. But great fight, guys. That was a great replay. I'm gonna try to upload this when I can. Super excited to have witnessed that grand action from both teams here. That was awesome stuff.